All right, let's bring in our guest. He was the fourth overall pick of the 2023 NFL Draft and immediately stepped in as the Indianapolis Colts starting quarterback. We went on to become the youngest player in NFL history to record a rushing and passing touchdown in the same game. Take that, Peyton Manning. Anthony Richardson, thanks for being here.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Anthony, this is, I don't think I'm breaking this news, but it sounds like you're going to be back to play against the Dolphins this week, right?
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Beautiful. All right, so let's pretend I broke the news. That's good. That's good. Do you have the first 7 or so plays mapped out? And if you do, what are they?
Oh, we don't have them mapped out yet. We still game planning, still trying to master the plan, trying to study our opponent still. But we getting ready for this week.
Okay, but you'll tell me when you do have that done,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Okay. So you guys, the Colts are very much in the mix right now. They're 3-3. Joe Flacco stepped in. And as the elder statesman, have you been learning from him? Have you been learning anything on the sidelines or just watching how he plays?
Yes, of course. Since day one, I've been watching Joe. Joe's been doing it for a long time. So I always just try to watch him and see what he does. He's a great guy. And he's real chill. I did not expect that from Joe, but I definitely just appreciate just having him around in the building for sure.
Did you learn anything outside of football from him, like about Seinfeld or Guns N' Roses or something?
No, not really, but Joe is a great storyteller. And most people don't know that he's a great storyteller.
Really? Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
the old men are. That's how we are. Actually, we joke, but he's 39. But he even laughed at the fact that your mom is only 8 days older than him. Was your mom like, "Hey, why are we telling everyone my age? I don't want everyone to know this." So did she get a kick out of it?
No, I don't think she had any type of comment on it. I
Okay.
guess she was just more so happy to be a part of the conversation with Joe Flacco.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Now, the 2023 draft included you and CJ Stroud, who's also in your division, obviously. Is there a rivalry between the Colts and Texans you think that maybe didn't exist before you got there?
Um, I wouldn't necessarily say a rivalry, but there's definitely, some bad blood right there.
Oh, good. I
Yeah, a
like
lot of
that.
competition right there. So, that's that.
So you were ready to come out of college after just 13 starts, right? You were 20 years old. And there are guys now playing 24, 25. Cam Rising is eligible to play next year. He's going to be 26. What do you think about guys being in the college ranks at 26 years old?
Shout out to them. They still got the opportunity to go out there and ball out and play football. They're extending their career, for a decent amount of time, so shout out to them. Uh,
Right.
I feel like college football is fun. I feel like they're enjoying it. So yeah.
Yeah, but they have a lot of them have like gray sideburns and they're attending keg parties. That could
Nah,
get a little weird,
it's
right?
all good, man. I got some gray hairs popping
Oh, you
out too,
do?
man, so
Okay.
it's okay.
What's your opinion? I mean, I guess, you're going to probably say, "Yeah, I like the way I did it. I came out as soon as I can." But what would you say is ideal for how many games a player should have under his belt before he comes out?
I don't think there's a number that you
Yeah.
could put on it. Honestly, I feel like if that's best for your situation, you feel like you want to bet on yourself and take advantage of the opportunity, I say go for it. I don't think there is a number you should put on it, because I only played 13 games, well, started 13 games in college. Some people would say I did it a little too early, but I trusted God and I trusted the process, and I did what I thought was best for me.
There you go. And when you came out, what jumped out at you? And I know a lot of players say the speed jumps out. Was it the speed of the players in the pro level? Or was it the size? Maybe the smell? I don't even know. What would it be?
I would definitely say the speed, man,
Yeah.
because I did not expect every single person on the field to be fast. So that was definitely an adjustment I had to make. But now I know that everybody's fast, so I got to play fast.
It's funny coming from the SEC in Florida. You're widely regarded as the fastest conference. I would say. I don't think there's a lot of argument with that. So you might have thought, did you think for a second like, but we're good. We're from SEC. We got all these Southern teams, and a lot of these pros come from there. So did it give you like a false sense of hope in a way?
Yeah, it definitely did because most of the time you hear like the SEC is just like the NFL.
Yeah.
I can agree with that to a certain extent, but once you get that first practice with the vets in the NFL, it's like Man, the SEC has nothing on this.
So stay in the SEC if you're not ready. No, well, you did a great job adjusting. Anthony, in the last segment, I gave away a free 50-inch television, a flat screen, to
Okay.
a listener or viewer who showed their terrible television setup on Sundays. Do you remember growing up, a friend or a relative maybe having an underwhelming viewing situation? Maybe it was you.
Um, I would say my friends and I,
Yeah.
AAU summers, and sometimes, we watch basketball on our phones, in the bleachers. We using the small screen. It's like 10 of us just surrounded around one phone watching basketball games. So I'll probably say that's not a great setup right there.
So you're at a basketball game watching basketball on your phone also?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Ball is life, man. You got to appreciate it.
That's great. And then maybe when you're reacting to the game on your phone, it might not gel with what's going on the court in front of you, right? You get
Yeah,
some
not,
looks.
not at all. Not at all. Sometimes you get people shooting free throws and you're out there screaming because somebody just got a dunk, man. So
I
you
love
gotta
it.
read, you gotta read the room.
Anthony, over the summer, your back tattoo, you still have it, right? It went viral.
Yeah, I think I do. I can't really see it, but I
Yeah,
think it's still there.
I can see that being a problem. It's very impressive. I was staring at it today. I mean, just online, not the actual tattoo. Did this take the entire off season to accomplish? It looked like it was. It really took a
Not
while.
not the entire off season, but it took an entire day for sure.
It did. I like the four aces. Are you a casino guy?
Nah, man, I just applied it to my own knowledge. I feel like life is a gamble. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. Gotta play the game in life. So that's why I got that.
What hurt more, being sacked, your first sack you took in the NFL, or getting these tattoos done?
Definitely the tattoos for sure.
Did you try to convince Joe Flacco to get a tattoo, or is that he's just too busy telling stories to get in?
I have not tried, but now that you mention it, that's going to be the first thing I ask him in the morning. So thanks for that.
Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go after that.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this, Anthony. We hear players complain about their Madden ratings a lot, even more so than where they were drafted in fantasy football. If I was a player, I would be mad if my fantasy draft position was like, what, third round? Are you kidding me? You took more. But I feel like the players now, it's more Madden than anything. Your speed is 91. Your throw power, I looked it up, was 96. Were you happy with those numbers?
91 speed, you can't beat that. If they give me a
Right.
91 speed just off the rip, that's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
So I definitely like that. And then throw power, 96, that's not bad. I feel like it could be a little higher, but I like that.
Are there players on the team who are more competitive than you about this kind of thing?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You got some Madden gurus on the team, man. But I'm not one of those guys. So
No. I feel like because we come across a bunch, and I feel like if it could be determined in contract negotiations, like if the GM said, "Hey, I know someone on the Madden committee. We can get your speed up to 94 if you just play ball here." I feel like they would take that deal instead of compensation.
yeah, for sure. I feel like some guys would definitely like their ratings to be a little higher just so they can beat their friends at the game, man. So why not take advantage of
Right.
that?
Right now, I have a question that you've never been asked before. All right. I'd
Okay.
almost bet my life on it. And we call this segment Cousin's Conundrum.
Cousins Conundrum.
Are you ready?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right, Anthony. All right, you come back this week, right? The Colts go on a run. You win a Super Bowl. You take home a title for the city of Indianapolis, but here's the price you pay. You have to take on a physical trait of a former Colts quarterback for the rest of your life. So here's the choice. You have the Super Bowl title, but you're either stuck with Peyton Manning's forehead or Andrew Luck's legendary Civil War bushy beard. Which deal do you take?
Oh, wait, do I get to like line the beard up or anything?
I think so. What does that mean? Just a shade, like craft it a little bit.
Yeah, like make it look presentable.
I think so, but it's
Or
yes,
does it
yes.
have
You
to
can
be
make it
bush?
look presentable, but it is what it is, as much as it could be for.
Man, as much as I love both of these guys, I might just have to take Peyton Manning's forehead, honestly.
Okay, I
So
understand.
just to see something new, because I feel like I see enough facial hair on myself right now. So maybe with a bigger forehead, I might look a little different. So I might want to test that out.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you wear a hat also, so that takes care of a lot of it. You can't really cover the beard, right? Unless you have like a scarf or something.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on with Dairy Queen with DQ.
Shout out to DQ, for having me and my guy Jonathan Taylor today. And we had the amazing opportunity to go out there in front of some fans, throw some chicken around, put some sauce on them. They got some new flavors, honey barbecue and garlic parmesan. I would suggest that most people go try it because the chicken is actually pretty good. So that was that, man. We had a blast today.
Nice. Did you grow up near a DQ? Did they have them down south?
Uh, yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, yeah. They definitely got them down south.
Yeah.
My mom didn't let me eat sweets too much, but whenever I did get some Dairy Queen, it was definitely top
Gotcha.
tier.
And so, all right, you go out there this Sunday, you beat the Dolphins, and take the whole team out to DQ, much like Pop Warner after a game, right?
Hey, why not? I'm all for the camaraderie right there.
All right. Thanks so much, Anthony. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.